Hey everybody, I got some RAM from DMS, Data Memory Systems. It's uh, something that I found on an Apple forum, and they got pretty good prices. And I just wanted to see what you guys thought about, if anybody else out there has bought that RAM before, or what your thoughts on replacing the Mac RAM, if it has any like actual use, because I know Macs are pretty efficient already. So I just am gonna show some people that might not know how to replace the RAM, um, and it's pretty easy. So what I did was I started with this screw, with a small Phillips tip screwdriver. I went around, took all the screws out. I'm actually, this isn't just me saying this. You can actually follow the instructions on Apple support. They give you a very easy solution to replace the RAM. It's not bad at all. It took me like 5 minutes. So this is the RAM that I just put in. I wanted to verify that everything was working correctly, so I already replaced it. But these modules right here are two 2 GB modules. This is a mid 2010 MacBook Pro 13-inch. It came with 4 GB total, 2 GB here, 2 GB here. Now, when you go to replace these, you have to have these two levers with a force outward will make them pop up just like that. So there's these two levers, and what you do is you just kind of pull out on them, and it automatically pops up on its own. The RAM module will pop up on its own. So you just go like this, it pops up, and you're going to want to make sure to not touch the gold on the RAM, so that the no static electricity or anything like that will affect the RAM module. And actually in the Apple instructions it says to make sure that you touch something that's metal, and since this is an aluminum case, it's metal, on the computer somewhere before touching the RAM module, to release any static electricity that might have happened if you're wearing a coat or something like that. So it can mess up the memory inside. So when the first two modules were in here, I took it out and I put it just like this. And then for the second one, you do the same thing. Pull out and it pops up. And it says to handle them by the ovals here, or the half circles here. Sorry, it's not oval, but these right here. Don't touch the gold. And that's that. So when you take them out, I wouldn't throw them away if you guys get some new RAM, just to try it out, or sell the old ones for a little bit. Make sure that your new ones are working right. And I'm going to show you guys that it is working right, and that it did, in fact, the computer recognized this RAM that's not from Apple. This RAM was like $60, and these are two 4 GB modules. So now my computer has double the amount of RAM, and so that's pretty sweet, I guess. You're going to want to make sure when you put these RAM modules back in place that this little slit right here, right there, I'm not going to touch it, but that's what has to line up. So if you try and put it in backwards, because you're just, for some reason, weren't paying attention or whatever, it won't, and you could take the risk of damaging the computer itself or the module. So what you want to do is just look inside there, and there's like this little black plastic piece right here, and when you go and put the RAM module inside, line that up and give it a little press and a wiggle, and then to make sure that it's inside there, and then press down fully, and then that's it. It just clips into place. And then take your second module, line it up, wiggle it a little bit, make sure that it's in there, press down. And that's about it. That's it's easy enough. And just to show you guys that it does read correctly, yeah, one thing, you're going to want to make sure that your computer's like off, like totally shut down. So shut it down, leave it off before doing this. And then when you reboot your computer, it'll recognize the new RAM modules that you just installed. So put the cover back on. I'm not going to put the screws in right now, just for the sake of time. I'm going to flip my laptop over, open it up, turn it on. It's booting up. One thing that I'll show you guys that's pretty sweet. One of the reasons why I wanted to install the extra RAM, if I didn't press the option key here too late. I hope I didn't, but I have Windows on my computer also. So that's one of the reasons why I have a need to install the RAM, because Windows-based stuff kind of bogs your computer down because they're not as cool as Mac. But as soon as it boots up here, yeah, I think I pressed the option key too late. Gotta press it as soon as I power up the computer, but yep, I pressed it too late. Anyway, I'll go ahead and show you guys on the actual Mac itself how you can verify. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. How you can verify that the modules are working. If you go up here to the little apple, don't pay any attention to that. You go up here to the little apple here, and you go to About This Mac. A little screen will pop up here, and it says 8 gigabytes, 1067 megahertz, DDR3. You're going to want to make sure that before you order this RAM module, that you line up exactly the 2.4 gigahertz. I have the Intel Core 2 Duo processor. Make sure that you look at what was previously installed, line it up with the manufacturer's website, their product description, and make sure that it's exactly what you needed. You go to more info there, and it says here memory, storage. So I'm going to go to memory. It says 8 gigabytes installed, 1067 megahertz DDR3. And if you look here, it has a link here for memory upgrade instructions. If you just click that link, it'll guide you through everything, and it's a pretty good source there. So yep, that's about it. You're going to want to make sure that when you put them in, to verify that it actually does recognize the RAM, because sometimes the computer won't even boot up or anything like that. Because Apples are little, they want it to be exactly the same. A PC, you can like mix and match stuff, and you can't do that so much on a Mac. Just to prove to you guys that it did in fact change. Sorry, I have a cold here. The memory previous is 4 gigabytes, yeah, so it recognized that. It says 4 gigabytes was installed before. I just replaced what I just put in there. I showed you guys how to do that. Again, that's just showing you guys that. And oh, here's my boot camp. This is kind of cool if you guys could ever get around to doing that and get a copy of a legit Windows version. It's kind of sweet. If you run boot camp, it's a lot easier on your computer than Parallels. It doesn't bog it down as much and stuff. And if you want to get some more RAM, it definitely is a good way to go. So, any thoughts, questions? Let me know. Thanks.